A step right up to a new pipe warping, Goomba hatting, kingdom leaping adventure with your favorite Italian stereotype. Mamma mia! It's Cosmic Mario Critici. And I am your GM Patrick, a green manhole cover in New Donk City, just looking to get taken over. And joining me tonight is the rabbit stomping mayhem. That is my 5 friends and your fellow player 2s. To my right, this Paragoomba is dropping down from the skies with a winged attack. It's Rebecca rolling with Cinia.
Hello.
Across from her, he's going to bonsai bill your face with some heavy cannon fire. It's Drew delivering Echo 7.
When it comes to this fight, I'm gonna win.
To my right, a literal beast from the Cretaceous period. Well, he's just a big old T-Rex. It's Tyler dredging up the boss show.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
Everyone say it. Across from him, this charging Chuck is ready to duck for luck. It's Gerbert playing as Trest.
Did you say rabbit stomping?
Yeah, the bad guys are
you
rabbits.
stomp rabbits.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they're big, gigantic, like evil rabbits.
Oh, so it's okay because they're big. I get it. Yeah.
And across the
And they dress like country time people. Anyway, we'll get to that later.
He may be tiny, but this piranha plant, it gets quite a big bite on him. It's Miles mixing up with Sprouts. Good evening. It's like, I gotta get to Miles. Gotta get
Sorry,
done
what
before
was that? I know it was Mario. What?
Mario
Odyssey. It came
Mario
out
Odyssey.
in
Oh, our kids played that, right?
2017.
I mean,
Yes.
I've also played
one of
it.
the most-
I 100%ed that game.
Is that the one with the hat?
Yes.
It's the one with the hat.
Okay.
Who knows Hat's name?
Cappy.
Cappy.
Well,
I was gonna say hat. Oh, but Cappy's better.
Makes Hattie. Makes me laugh because there's liquor stores up here called Cappies. And I'm
Yeah.
that game
Jabrna
has
put the rabbit enemies and the brutals into the chat.
Brutals,
So you can see it.
Oh no, you got to kill those. Oh no, you got to kill those rabbits. Gotta stomp those rabbits.
I would stomp on them. Yes.
Well, it's also weird because you also have the Rabbids who are involved with Mario in another
but
franchise.
Not related, right?
No,
not at all.
They kind of look similar. Though.
Not even
Yeah, they
distant
do.
cousins.
But
I
it's
wonder
weird.
if Anya possibly works for Nintendo.
I wonder if Inya
The Vengeance
works for
Demon?
Nintendo.
Yeah, because she hates bunnies.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm done with
Is that too deep a
get it.
cut? Oh,
No,
man.
it's perfect.
Okay.
It's pretty darn deep.
It's a little too deep for me, but like our listeners are smarter than I am. So
Yeah. and they can Google while they listen.
Well, we were talking about Anya and Buffy on Discord the other day.
We were.
So,
Yeah.
Or the other week at the time this
yeah, a
comes out.
few weeks ago.
No, it was 2 days ago.
Several
By
months
the time
ago.
this comes out is what I said.
Mario Odyssey has the best music track, whatever you want to call it, ever. I don't know why that song is so addictive.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Man.
Audio, or like soundtrack?
No, there's a. Have you not played
music
Odyssey?
video?
No.
There's okay. So in Mario Odyssey, Roxanne, what's her name? Drew?
Pauline.
Oh, yeah, I love that song.
Paulina. Yeah. She does like a whole music video-esque
Oh, a little scat
performance.
jazz song.
Yeah, where she sings a song called Jump. I think it's just called Jump. And it is unbelievably catchy and addictive.
There's a
I
lot
love
of
that
catchy
song.
music in Mario Odyssey. It has one
I mean,
of
the
the best
soundtrack, yes,
soundtracks
is
in a
very
Mario
good
game.
itself. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what is a catchy soundtrack, guys? The segue into the music that I put behind the Sprout stories every week, because that's what you're about to hear in about 10 seconds. We gotta go to Miles to explain via his character Sprouts Marlowe. Oh, what happened last time on a Cosmic Reach?
Midnight Squad is taking a tour of the inside of the temple of this profane swarm monster that thinks it's some kind of god. We ran into a few of the beast's priests and decided to excommunicate him for life. Devasho got his marbles scrambled, but we able to take these Balukas out thanks to the old Trust and Zydia show. Now it's time to meet the evil Bug Pope and read him his last rites.
Oh, yes. And if you recall, last time you're going through some windy caverns made out of this dark resin that does remind you perhaps of a hive, an insect hive, but does look like it is reprocessed biological material, broken down, kind of dissolved, and then reformed into a super hard structure. And you've just passed by a huge hole in the ground that looks like it goes deep down into the rock beneath the Hylaxian temple. And as you guys turn the corner here, I've got a huge thing.
Oh, so there's nothing in the hole. It's just a big deep hole. I was almost certain you were going to be like, and a huge worm comes out and eats one of here. But this is like, nope, just an empty hole.
Trest, can you summon like a space goblin over the hole to just like drop in it and see how?
I can summon a Cernok to just like to bury down in the hole.
Like it.
And
there we go.
Just go explore as deep as can be and come
no
back
hole
and tell us.
Left undelved. Is this show's unofficial motto.
The Cernok turns on you, and now there is a monster in the hole.
Oh no!
There's nothing down there. No.
Okay. I do not want to metagame, but I do want to know, like, if at the end of this hallway there's like any sort of a ornamentation or anything that would indicate that the next room would be important.
Well, you turn the corner here, and you guys can place yourself anywhere within like 20, 30 feet of the southern bend here that I've shown you, and I will reveal the very large space and give you a description of this massive cavernous chamber.
Don't nobody like this, gang. Don't nobody like this.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Extremely smooth, super hard resin. There's ridges. There's some. You see in the back here, it rises up about 30 feet, and the entire exterior of this massive room is like 30 or 40 feet up off the ground. There's a couple of like smaller plateaus in the middle, but I mean it is well over 100 feet or so wide. Or long.
How tall is the ceiling?
Well, great question. There's a single pillar of resin standing in the northwest 40 feet tall, and vents in the walls, both at ground level and on the ramps, kind of pucker and pulse, and you see some movement in the walls kind of behind the resin. Let's see. They are indeed large beetle-like swarm components that seem to be embedded in the walls here, their wings fluttering quietly behind the resin. The ceiling above is perforated by organic-looking apertures that seem to belch puffs of foul-smelling gas, and it goes up over 100 feet, perhaps, to where you see what looks like a massive glowing sack, a pulsating pupa sack of some sort. Why don't you guys make me a perception check while you're just here, and I'll tell you what else you notice.
This will be Devash's last perception check of the campaign.
I will remind everyone.
Is it dim or dark?
Oh my gosh.
I will remind everyone that we have blind sense vibration 60 feet right now.
Oh.
I've got that natural one other way.
I'm gonna miss Rebecca having to ask how tall things are and dim or dark questions. Like I don't know why. I don't know why that's become so funny to me over the course of this entire campaign, but I end up laughing half the time you ask the question.
I am
it's
not
so
going to miss rolling a natural 20 on a skill check and still getting outdone by a 7 that Rebecca has rolled.
Oh, hey, Drew, here, I'll make you feel better, Drew.
She rolled 14. So Echo, Trest, Xenia, you guys indeed see these things embedded in the walls. You see other kind of what look like, I'll point them out. You can probably see them on the map. Large kind of hexagonal cocoons along the side. that are closed up that do look like they are kind of perforated and see-through, and you see maybe there's some space behind them. In addition to that, of course, just about everyone sees the pulsating sack that is about 30 feet, maybe 40 feet across, twice as much long. Kind of a massive seam opens up in it as it splits, and you see a creature slowly descending down from the heavens, bathed in a yellow orangish light from all around. It is normal light in here, Rebecca, as just about everything seems to be glowing from the walls. Let me give you maybe not your first look, but one of your first
last looks.
Yeah.
First times you get to see a colossal swarm component, 4 legs, 5 heads, and what looks like a massive religious kind of cloak wrapped around its body, and each of its heads sporting what looks like a magical crown. Here's this guy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna blow him up real big for you real quick. Hey, it's a swarm god host.
That's a swarm?
It doesn't look like a swarm.
No.
It looks kind of the heads like the bug. I don't know. It's the worm creature from Empire Strikes Back that they fly the Millennium Falcon down the throat of. But it's got a blue chitons and some ridges on its back, and the underbelly is kind of an off-white, 2 massive claws on each of its. I mean, each of the feet are like 10 feet across by themselves. And yeah, much like a King Ghidorah or a Hydra, each of these heads, there's slight variations in each of them. They're moving on their own. And as this thing descends, of course, you get a little bit of a psychic monologue as it comes down in your guys' mind. The beast known as God Host projects inside you.
This form has spent millennia perfecting itself through pain and viscera. The swarm has chewed through endless worlds, and still its hunger has never been met until this day. This place holds the power of a god that escaped our grasp. It is a power that you, Sheeran, stole from the swarm, and with my ascension, I will be taking the godhood back. The process has begun. My Psychovox children have harmonized with the rocks and taken the magic of this place. Lend me your powers. You cannot hope to stop me. Oh, but I shall humor your attempt. And when I have killed all the non-swarm on this planet for a second time, I will feast on Ultranius and the rest of this system's worlds, and its sun will go dark. And I finally shall eat the magics of the Starstone itself, and my kind will take over all of space and time, as it should be, as it was meant to be.
Starstone. Oh my.
Have you all any final words before you are consumed and your connection to the profane Sheeran goddess is removed and added to my own power?
Hylax will not stand for this. You will not stand for this.
Let's get up into the last initiative roll here, folks. For a while, at least. For a while.
I'm going to make this one a doozy. This is going to be Devash's best initiative of the
You got
campaign.
any battle mind link going on or anything?
That one is not up. No.
Sprouts had 7 last words.
What do you? What 7 miles? I'm afraid to ask.
I'm Johnny Knoxville, and welcome to Jackass.
Sprouts pulls from a dimensional pocket a massive vehicle. Begins to ram the god host. All right. For no reason, I'm just going to roll 2d20 here. Just don't worry about this.
Echo 7 looks at the
natural
god
20.
host
Don't
and
gotta
says,
worry about that.
I thought you'd be taller.
Oh,
no. Oh,
it's
no.
going to be one of those episodes.
Oh, no.
Yay.
We're going to get bookended in this.
Yeah, that's what happens when I give a great monologue. I get to roll very well. I've rolled 2d20 for initiative, and I've rolled.
What was the monologue?
I just said it. It does get off, one last thing, as it does seem to be summoning magics. There's power kind of swirling around this, and it is kind of floating in the midair before its feet kind of touch down on some of these rises and ridges in the back of the room.
Let my ascension begin. I shall feast on the blood of those who have the favor of the Defiler.
Wait, so that's everyone but me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys don't forget about your powers. I have rolled a natural 20 for initiative. Somehow Zinnia is still going first.
Woohoo!
You're up.
Can I identify this weird 5-headed creature thing?
It's a swarm godos. Yeah. You can try. For certain, it will be difficult.
All right.
Ooh.
That's a 33 to identify.
You know nothing about this creature. Perhaps,
Even without the -5, or even with the -5 to the DC for xenobiology?
yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Right.
it's
It's a unique creature. That makes sense.
I've got to
also
imagine you have to be in the 40s.
You did roll
I would
a
have
5.
had to pursue my dissertation in school about the god host specifically to be able to recognize it, I'm sure. Right.
Yeah, don't worry. One thing wouldn't have helped you anyway. It would have just scared you if I gave you any of its stats, so you don't.
Oh, great. That makes me feel so good, Patrick. All right. All right. Well, Zinnia will call on the blessing of Hylax and move up into the room a bit, but also up into the air a bit. Not all the way to the ceiling, because that weird egg sac thing that it came out of is freaking me out. But I'll say 60 feet in the air. Okay. And she is going to take a shot. Let me make sure that I'm close enough.
Yeah, no, the scale's a little wonky here, but you've got about 60 feet until the edge. Now, I should mention there are 5 heads on this thing. Each, I don't know if you can see that they are marked independently, and it also has a body that you can target as well.
Okay.
So we have to call out what we're going after.
Yes, so these heads will kind of operate somewhat independently, and you'll see it as it takes its turn, perhaps. But
Cool.
if you want to say melee a head, it is usually 30 feet up in the air.
Okay. I'm going to target head number 4.
Okay, getting specific already. All right.
Feeling number 4. All right. And
Show me number 4.
Trick that head.
all right. And this is with Hylax's blessing, right? So that gives me +4 to attack and
And that lasts for 1d4 rounds. So
1 damage.
I'm pretty sure. Oh god,
Or
we've forgotten the bonuses already. I think you have to activate as a free action, and then you get it for
1d3 rounds.
1d3
So I think it's +4 to attack, and then I have slash damage. Does that mean +4 to damage
+4
as well?
to attack and damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So you're starting that now. We're on the free 1d3 rounds. Do you want me to roll that? Or do you want to roll it?
I'll roll it. Nope, I can't. How do I roll a d3?
slash
Just roll a d6.
roll 1d3. Or Patrick's right.
Oh, that's a good idea. All right. So that'd be a
Two rounds. Two.
All right.
This round and
Not bad. Not bad. All right. Here it goes.
Not as bad as it could be. Not as good as it could be either. All right. First attack. Let's see how this combat's going to go.
That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah. All right. That is very much a miss.
Oh no, that's good to +4.
You rolled a 5, unfortunately.
Man,
Yeah,
that
2
sucks.
5s
Okay.
so far for you this turn. That does indeed stink. Okay, I've rolled the 20, and I get to 2 a go. Of all the stats I've tried to memorize for this massive creature, how fast does it move? Yeah, it's pretty fast. Let's see. I can get all the way, right up in the front of a Zinnia as it moves. You see its huge feet, 20 feet tall or so, walking over the ridge here, climbing over it at first with ease, and then these snake-like heads, all 5 of them kind of moving Sidewinder-esque by themselves as it really does get right in the center of the room. And I've pre-measured it. I believe I'm going to be able to hit just about everyone here with this ability. Let me just check. Oh, you know what? Wow. I'm 5 feet away, I think, from hitting a Mr. Devasho with a 30-foot cone.
Excellent placement of character, Tyler.
Yeah, you really stuck yourself right there in the back. Yeah, no, on the diagonal. Actually, you might have to move forward a little bit more to get you guys in the back here too, right? 10, 20, it's like just 30. Okay, well maybe I'm not gonna do that spell. Let's see what else I have. Let's see what else I have. I think this other one is also a 30-foot wave. Well, maybe it wasn't good that I went first. Maybe it was the wrong thing to do.
You could always hold your turn.
Oh, this a duty turn. Yes, I could. I don't know why I put him so far back in the room. He's not going to be able to do a ton this turn. You know what? Because he is so far away, he's gonna start off with a couple of ranged attacks. As a couple of these heads, you see what looks like they moving towards the heads down these long throats. A massive lump. The throats swell up to about twice their size. And let's see who we're going to attack here. I'm just going to be, actually, oh no, 2 of you are in 1 square, so we're definitely going to attack an Echo 7 and a Sprouts. Oh, well, I've rolled 2 7s too. And then Devasho in the back. I'm going to make 2 EAC attacks, I believe, as 2 of these heads cough up maybe 1,000 pounds of resin each, a massive globule of what looks like the same material that this entire profane temple is created out of. Make these attack rolls, and these are each going to be at a -4.
I'm pretty sure it's going to have to roll like a...
What is your
Well-
EAC through?
My EAC is 30.
What about you, Tyler?
Worse than that.
All right, 2 hits here as you guys are struck.
You rolled a 6 and a 7. This thing's bonus is incredible.
And I think Sprouts, because you are on top of our man, you are included in this as well. You are frozen in a massive block of amber that this thing spit up, and like maybe you have like an eye that can see out and like a little bit of a hand, but you are pinned underneath it. And I'm going to just draw that on the map. That's not a bad way to start this
Wait,
combat.
pinned as the condition pinned?
Yes.
So as in like the only actions they can take are to try to escape.
You can try to escape. This is a special ability that this thing has. Their resin ball, it does have to hit its Q. Oh, it has to hit its KAC. So you know what? Boom, boom, boom. This thing does not immediately harden. But you know what? I'm gonna re-roll one of these because I have a book re-roll. And
You do?
Things don't.
Oh no!
Well, but does it hit KAC?
Yeah, it does hit KAC. So, Drew and Miles here. KAC is what, 31?
31, yeah.
Okay. So this isn't going to hit Tyler, unfortunately. Not going to hit a Devasho. I mean, you're hit by this, but it doesn't harden immediately. It does hit a Sprouts and an Echo 7. That will immediately harden, and on your turn, you can make an acrobatics or athletics check to try and free yourself as a standard action, or if someone is outside of said resin, you can try to attack that to get them free. That is its turn. Echo 7, you are... Echo and Sprouts are next in the turn order, so...
What would you guys... just gonna go ahead and try this.
Yeah.
Guess I'm gonna do... You said acrobatics or athletics?
Correct. And I'll tell you, they're the same DC, so whatever you're better at.
I'm gonna try to do an acrobatic roll out of this resin.
It's more just like you're extricating yourself. Ooh.
It's a 35.
That is not enough.
Oh no.
Got a pronking kid.
Oh no.
Sprouts.
No.
He's rolled an 11 on the dice. I imagine you got
Welcome to Wall of Force version 2.
pretty good acrobat. Oh, no. Oh, Sprouts rolled the 1. Oh, this is going to be a fast turn. Devasho, you're next.
Can Devasho attack the Amber to help him out?
Mixing wrestling for this garbage.
It has...
Okay.
You're wrestling with this Amber. It has a hardness and it has hit points. And if you're able to beat that, then you can free them both, I will say.
Okay, cool. First thing we're going to do is become fully attuned right away by spending a resolve point via my Heriastra training. I like that there's no limit to how many times I can do this. It feels good. feels very good.
Do you happen to have physical science as a skill? I know this is like the...
Do I have physical science as a skill? Yeah. Absolutely not.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. What are you going to do?
I'm going to check and see how... I don't remember what... Trying to give myself haste. I can't remember what kind of action it is, so I'm looking it up. Solar acceleration. When I'm fully photon attuned, I can make a full attack as a standard action. In addition, you and up to 6 allies within 30 feet are affected by haste.
Do you want to burn that now?
We're going to burn that now. So
Okay.
I'm going to make a full attack against the resin. Probably not the smartest thing since it's extremely hard to hit.
And how many feet do you have to be away to get this ability?
60. So
Okay.
Zinnia's not getting it.
Yeah, I was about to say if she's 60.
But Zinnia doesn't really help operatives too much. This is mostly for my other two teammates.
Yeah. Making full attack.
Yep. First attack is a 29.
And what kind of damage do we got here? What are you
Bludgeoning and electricity.
It's both?
Both.
Okay, so that is a hit, and the bludgeoning seems to do nothing to this resin. It is as tough as starship metal. The electricity, though, does seem to form some cracks in it. So it does take a little bit of that damage.
Okay, and then I guess we're going to make the second one.
Yeah, so it's easy to hit here, and that is another hit, and same amount of damage. That is just enough to crack them both out after a full attack here.
Thanks, buddy.
And you have
Devasho may sound like, we might want to split up on the battlefield to avoid this.
Well, no, this is the one that he could shoot.
Oh, I don't like that square, Patrick. Calm down.
I just made it bigger.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to do something with the God Host, and I'm like,
Well,
I do not like that area of effect at all.
Try not to delete another character. And okay, so that is your turn as we go on to Trest, bottom of the turn order, but probably best positioning wise because you're not covered in amber and goop, and you've got a straight shot to a God Host.
You are hasted,
and you've got haste.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's see, this is not good. The size is not exactly right. Yeah. That. Yeah. I am going to cast me a spell.
What you casting?
I am casting the spell Call Cosmos. And I am typing in onto my little arm pad like I did way back in book 1, and I point it at the God host, and lo and behold, many a meteoroid and comet come crashing through the ceiling and smash, smash, smash.
Oh yeah, it's like you're summoning an entire meteor storm.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and
this guy's gonna take 46 fire and 3d6 cold.
yeah, no save on this, but he's just getting pelted.
Pow, pow, pow. Oh, very low on the fire. Kind of okay on the cold. So 8 fire, 13 cold.
Okay.
And the entire area is difficult terrain, and it cannot see beyond 5 feet.
Who needs to see things?
I mean, I honestly, I probably want to not put this just explicitly around it. I'm sort of gonna angle it down south of this thing.
That's fine.
So-
you do see before the smoke and kind of dust cloud forms, some of these kind of bouncing off the body a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you hit all of the heads within the radius and the body, so it is technically doing damage to all of them. You do see it doesn't seem to be as devastating as you've rolled, perhaps. But damage does go through both fiery and cold.
I am mostly just trying to blind it.
Yeah.
Pew.
Okay.
And,
I'm gonna do some.
I guess
math.
I'll take a move.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do some math while we go to turn 2 and Zinnia. I'm gonna mark some damage on these fools, all these heads.
Actually, I'm gonna move up into the vision here, into the dark vision.
All right, Zinnia is going to move over sort of to the east of the god host now that it can't see her, right? And is going to take it, I hope, is going to take a shot with her laser pistol Parallax again. And I'm still under the benefits of the Hylax blessing for this round.
Oh yeah, this is round 2. I'm sorry, I will need to pause real quick and look up. I have a chance here to sense you as you move. Roll a 13 on the dice with this guy's protection. One thing, oh man, there's so many abilities with this. One thing I need you to roll as you move and get everyone now at the start of your turn. Your mind is afire with this thing's psychic chatter in your brain. I need you is extremely painful, off-putting. I need you to make a save at the beginning of all of your rounds from here on out against its psychic keening. It is a will save. I will say, since you killed the Psychovox earlier in the book, it is only DC 23. But if you fail, you are off target for your turn. Sheeran, like Trest, do not have to worry about this roll. But go ahead and make me that will save right now.
Okay.
Not gonna forget
Natural
all
20.
50 rules here.
Oh, you burnt
yeah.
a 20.
Go ahead.
I know, it could have been an attack roll.
That would have been your attack roll.
Yep.
But
No, I have to make a save before I can attack.
well, before that, unfortunately, a head juts right out of the cloud storm and makes an attack against you as well. Blah. What is your KAC?
34.
Okay, roll 10, and I've hit, and I will set up its damage.
So just to clarify the effect of Call Cosmos, it obstructs any dark vision, any vision-based blind sight or sense through, but does not prevent blind sense. So
It does not have vision-based blind sight. So
okay. So
fortunately,
then concealment does not apply to this.
you've kept talking about spells you're going to use in this final battle. I was going to do this round 1 against you guys, but then I was like, oh, if he's going to cast it, then it's like, no, point, and then you cast dark vision and and sight on everyone. I was like, all right, well, geez Louise. I'm sorry. This attack of opportunity. Bleep, 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 bleep. Let me roll the damage. Don't think it's going to knock you down or anything, but put you on your ear with 42 points of piercing damage as this thing clamps down on your leg, head number 5, and then pulls back. That was indeed an attack of opportunity. What is... and you can attack.
All right. Hold on. I have to update my SP. All right. It was like half my stamina, by the way. All right. Now I'll take a shot with my parallax pistol. For real this time.
Not for play.
Not for play. All right.
For super realsies.
Okay, that's better. That's an attack of 40. Does the trick go off at 21 or lower?
What are you attacking?
Oh, head number 4, of course.
Oh, that is a hit and a trick.
All right. So that does a total of 45 damage. Is that right?
Fire damage.
Fire. Oh, yeah. The laser. Yeah.
All fire damage. Nothing else. 45, you say?
Yeah, 45. And I will make it flat. Do I flat foot just the one head? Is that how that would work?
If you're attacking the head, yes.
Bleeding a head sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to bleed the head because I don't see how a head can be flat footed. But yeah, I'll bleed the head. So that'll be 12 bleed.
Let's see here. Add
Heads don't have feet. They can't be flat footed.
Silly heads.
Yes, I mean, so you guys can see through the cosmic dust. Is that correct, Jabert?
Correct.
With the spell, you see a massive wound open up on this head. It is not down for the count, though, as we continue on to its turn. Trest, you're the closest to this thing's body, and you see its body, the wounds from your call Cosmos healing up entirely.
All right, okay, good to know.
Yeah,
I'm going to move forward.
Oh, well, it's not your turn, so definitely don't.
Oh, sorry. Oh no, it's not my turn. Sorry. You're just saying that I see something. Sorry.
I'm explaining what was happening. Maybe draw your circle a little bit more, because I'm gonna. Well, actually, can I move it? I need to move the God host, and I think it's gonna move your delightful circle here as well. Maybe. How do I get out of here? Here we go. Sure. I'm just gonna move it out of the way for the sake.
So it's difficult terrain right now.
Gosh, get out of here. Okay. Well, it doesn't have a lot to move.
Okay.
Like space wise here. Goodness gracious. I hate you, circle. I hate you so much. Boop. Right, because it's gonna move in onto let's see. If I move to this corner, what can I get? That'll be enough. All right, what it could have done first turn, and maybe if it didn't go after you guys, it'll move right up onto you, Zinnia, right underneath you, right up onto Trest, and it is going to, you see all 5 of its heads kind of rearing back, summoning magical energy, kind of a dark ball of viscous looking magic stuff kind of forms in front of their mouths, as it seems like all 5 heads in unison going to cast a spell here. It's got some baddies, but it is within just about 20 feet of all of you guys. To actually, I don't think Zinnia, if you're 60 feet up, it's 30 feet tall. I think you might be out of this, Zinnia. It's unfortunately a spell you guys know, and I am absolutely sure everyone hates.
It's not that synaptic thing, is it?
It's the synaptic pulse, isn't
It's
it?
greater synaptic
Yeah.
pulse.
Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Will
Who
save.
wrote this spell? You're fired.
I know. Yeah. Good Lord.
A will save.
Jabert, we're gonna talk about this after the show.
We're gonna talk
Now-
about this after the show, Tyler.
This is
We are.
this is its entire turn, though. Casting this. All
Does it
5
move forward
hits.
and then attack and then cast a spell?
Yeah.
Oh, attack of opportunity.
It does not provoke. Go ahead and everyone sands. Zinnia, make
That's
me
some
that.
absolute horse. I hate it.
It's like this is a difficult boss fight.
It's not a boss fight. It's just breaking the rules. It's just breaking the rules because they couldn't figure out how to make the boss fight hard. I hate it. I hate it so much. Starfinder, you're a piece of doo-doo, and I hate you. I hate you, doo-doo Starfinder. You make all my spells worthless, and I hate you. You're not my real dad, Starfinder.
Go ahead and Drew with a natural 20. I hate you. Trest with a natural 17. It's you're gonna make this spell not worth it, aren't you? Aren't you? 19 from Devasho. All you've got to do, Miles, is match their energy. Match it. Oh no. Oh, what'd you roll here, Miles?
23.
That's enough to save against this as well.
Hey! I thought it was going to be 25.
I know. It's going to be like a DC 30 or something.
Oh, woo, we got lucky. Hopefully it can't do that again.
No, it's fine. It can do it. Go ahead and take your turn. Echo, you're up next. It has moved up. It's now only about 20 feet away from you. I do take some bleed damage here. It's your level, right, Rebecca?
My operative level, so 12.
I mean, I was looking, and I don't think there's anything that stops it from bleeding. Yeah, it's immune to a bunch of stuff, but bleed is not one of them.
Yeah. Echo and Sprouts are just going to take a full 30 feet to the west.
Okay. It will make its attack of opportunity here. We're
It's
gonna
got
call-
that much reach. Good lord.
Yes, it's the 30 feet tall colossal creature. It's going to do this against Echo. Bite attack. Only an Echo. Well, I've rolled this secretly, but I've rolled a natural 2 secretly. Yay for me. And I'm pretty sure your case is what now?
It's 31, but I have mobility, so it'd be 30.
Ooh, you've taken it from number 1 here. Standard action.
We're going to shoot one of the heads, and 4 is the head that Zinni has been shooting, right?
Oh yeah, it looks pretty messed up.
All right, we are going to take a shot. Can't do anything special with it, but we're going to hit it with the reaction cannon. There's 2 of the dice. That is a 39 to hit.
This is going to be the shortest end of season boss fight ever if you guys just roll 17, 18, 19, and 20 all night long. Definitely a hit. How much damage are we talking here of?
44 points of damage.
All right, a little more damage reduction as you see the smoke clears from the Call Cosmos effect in a giant corridor, and the head explodes, sending guts flying up to Zinnia in the air. That's number 4 down. Sprouts, Marlo, we are on to you next.
Though I am not to metagame, but I have a real Hydra suspicion about this fight.
No, I don't think they'd do that to us. A synaptic
would.
pulse, the ability to pin and regrow heads. Nah, fair.
Yeah, they 100% would do that.
They've already there's already it's healed wounds, so
I think
Sprouts is
the
going
body
to take a
specifically
shot
just has fast.
at head number 1.
Okay, go right ahead, sir.
All right. That is a CR 10. Ugh, 24 to attack. This is just garbage. This whole thing is garbage.
A miss and no trick. Devasho, we're on to you.
Quit this show.
You know the drill. I'm gonna force myself into full attunement and then whoop, reappear over here.
Oh, hey, yo.
Or over there.
Teleporting on the opposite side of this huge creature.
Yeah, we're flanking buddies now.
Yeah, awesome.
I can't see you. I don't know where you are, but yeah, mind linking.
Don't worry, it is unflankable, completely unflankable.
I thought so, but I thought I would try.
Maybe
At least
two of you are in the air flanking one head, but it's got right
Okay.
now, 1, 2. It's got 4 sets of eyes. 8 eyes? I don't know how many eyes each head has. It's got a
All I
lot of
know
eyes.
is I'm not in any kind of cone drawing with another one of my teammates. So.
How did you know? I was hoping to get a 30-foot cone off round 1, but you guys were like all just at like 35, I think.
Yeah, this,
All right, what you got,
Basha's-
Tyler? Is that your full turn to move over there?
no, that was a standard action.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Standard action to make the wormhole, and I believe it's going to be a move action to go through it. So yeah, I'm all good.
That brings us to you, Trist.
All right. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. Move along this thing's body because, believe it or not, I don't actually have blind sight. I cast it on everybody else. I just have I have the feat blind fight, and so which is not the same thing.
So close.
So I was really counting on that to be worth a single thing in this fight, but not a single thing. Thanks a lot, person who wrote this AP. And I'll cast one more spell.
Okay. What you got?
Casting a spell that was released in the Galaxy Operations Manual called Vondervorp.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
So,
All right.
I'm scared.
So it's a Buck Wild spell. So it's a little weird.
I was looking at casting this as well, but when you said it earlier tonight, I was like, "Oh, if he's gonna cast it, then I'm not gonna get to." It is.
Everyone should cast the spell all the time. It's the best spell.
It's like maybe it's gonna be the one that saves me because after all,
Oh boy.
because after all, it's my Wonder Warp. And yeah. So all right. So I'm going to make a will save versus this spell. The spell DC is 22, and
Sure, and that's at the start of your turn when the spell duration is in effect. Casting's a standard action though.
okay, so it doesn't do anything on this turn.
I don't think so. That's what I was looking at earlier. But each round for 13 rounds, it can do something different.
All right.
Trust me, this is. I mean, I think it'll be a fairly long fight, but I was looking at things that last that long at least.
All right, I'll rejoin the call when my next turn happens. Bye,
Well,
everybody.
We're gonna make this super fast because Xenia is next, and I'm imagining she's got a shoddy.
Yep, I am going to shoot with my laser pistol. Number 4 is down though, right?
4's down, yeah.
All right, I will target number 3.
Work your way through the numbers. Please roll low. That would be great.
All right, so that's a 27 to attack.
The trick goes off, but that is against the AC a miss.
Even flat-footed.
Even that head is flat-footed. Yes. 10 on the dice, not gonna do. Oh boy, and it gets back to its turn. Oh. Okay. I think it doesn't have any body damage right now. We just double check its headly abilities. Nope. I'm double checking the rules here, and unfortunately, you see bone popping out of that dead neck, followed by muscle tissue and sinew, as that head comes back with a vengeance. Number 4, right next to you. Whoop.
What a surprise.
I
they all have fast healing. Great.
I hate to say I called it. I hate
You
to say
didn't
I
call
called
it. It didn't make 2 heads, Drew.
Yeah, at least it's not
it
2
healed the
heads.
one.
It could be worse.
Yeah, but it doesn't look good there for that. I'm just reading rules as I'm going through here. Jabert has indeed left the room as he is waiting for his turn, but on its turn, it's going to make an attack now that it has 5 heads back against everybody. Single KAC attack, each head coming down because it's within range of all of you to give you a bite. So I'm going to just do it in initiative turn order and go through against KAC. This is a 5-bite multi-attack. Oh boy, the first two I can tell you easily are misses because I've rolled natural 2. That's Xenia and Echo. Everyone else, that is going to be a hit. So I will roll this damage independently. We are looking at Sprouts. 47 points of piercing damage.
Okay, we'll make that 19.
Do you have Defrex starting us up? No.
No, I'm just taking 19.
Okay. Well, let's make that 48. And Devasho 44. And Trist 47. That is its entire turn as it's taken its full attack action. Missing Xenia, missing Echo. Echo, we are back to you.
All righty, Reenie Roo. You said it had a 30-foot reach?
I mean, you're 20 feet away and it hits you there. So,
all right. We're going to scoot on. We're going to keep scooting west. Just go all the way over to this corner.
Okay. It will make that attack of opportunity, but you have got mobility. So let's see how it do. Natural 2.
Toot, kaboom!
Only can roll like 8 of those so far. That is a miss. Making a attack as well.
Yeah, and we're going to attack the body with the reaction cannon.
Oakley Dokie, you are indeed just about 30 foot away.
It's a 33 to hit.
Against KAC, that is a hit.
For 30 points of damage.
Against that's a low roll for you, my friend.
It is.
Against the body, all right, it's taking some damage here. Sprouts, we're on to you.
All right. I think I'm guessing I'm gonna try to make sure I can. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot head number 1.
All right, target away.
It's a CR 13 or lower and a 28 to hit.
That is a miss, good sir. Against.
All right, I'm just gonna mute for the rest of this episode then.
No. Need some higher double digis. Devasho, we're on to you. You're on the back side of this thing. What you going?
Jabert, do we have Defrex hardiness? Does that give me like DR?
No, I didn't. I wasn't able to cast that before we started.
That's fine. I just couldn't remember how much I was going to take. That is fine. Fine.
It was just like around a corner in a dungeon. So like if there was like a big door, I was going to be like, all right, everybody, let's get ready for the big fight. But it's just like, oh, there it is right there.
Is that a god host? Oh, it is.
Well, I think it's either an Escachide or like 8 of them or a god host, and I can't tell which.
So, first off, we're gonna use my Hylaxian ability, which is to get back 3 resolve points, which puts me back up to full. So we're gonna do that right away. Then we're gonna spend one of them right away to take me down to 14, so I can become fully solar attuned, so I can explode.
What is happening?
Get used to this pattern, folks, because all my turns from here on out are going to become fully attuned and explode. Okay. Spoiler alerts.
All right, so I'm making a reflex save.
You will make a reflex save. No, I did not. Did I? No.
Reflex save. I've made it.
That is fine.
But hey, taking half your fire damage, what are we up to? Is it 14d6? Oh
crap. Yeah, you're right. I need to roll another d6.
Ooh.
I didn't change my macro. Haha. I did roll pretty well, actually.
Yeah.
It's going to be 58 points of damage.
Well, half of that is 29?
29? Yeah.
29. That's taken.
Oh, well, that's more than my bludgeoning could do, so.
All right. It's taken a good amount of damage to the head. You see, this doesn't seem to affect the heads flying up in the air above this thing, but you have scorched its hindquarters. Tress, what you got?
All right. Start of my turn. Making a will save.
Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting. Make everyone. You don't. Everyone else needs to make one at the beginning of their turn. I keep forgetting about these, but everyone else is kind of rocked or missed so far.
So would you like me to make another one for the God
No,
host? Or?
you don't. As a
Oh, right, because I'm a Sheeran. Right.
I'm going to keep forgetting about it unless I write it down. But go ahead, and what is your D1 hundo here?
Let's see.
Oh, this is scarier than the boss in some ways.
30. Let's see what that means. Creatures must attempt a fortitude save. On a failure, a random technological item they have ceases to function. Okay, well, that doesn't do anything.
No, that's not doing it.
Absolute and false pieces. I am
That is free though. Like on your turn,
Yeah.
you don't have to.
right.
spend
Yeah,
any
I don't
energy.
have to spend a thing to do it. So
Yeah, and there's some that's like do double damage. It's like what?
yeah. I'm going to drop a level 2 spell to empower my blade, and I'm going to take a big slash. My solar sword, my solar S word. 32 to hit.
To hit the body, that is just a hit.
Oh boy, 51 points of slashing damage.
Okay, a little of that is getting hit by DR. Hit up by DR. Okay, I've got the math down here. At the end of the turn here, no need to worry, but popping out of the northeastern kind of corner of this room, one of these large kind of tunnelways cracks open. You see bits of amber gateway shattering outward as massive bladed arms kind of cut through the space here, and we've got another component popping into the room. Is a swarm thresher lord, kind of closest to Devasho. We'll get the stats on these guys. I think it's going to have to double. Well, what's its fly speed? It's going to have to do double move to fly down and get a little flanky on a Devasho on its turn. Okay. Zinnia, turn 3. You're on to you.
All right, will save.
Yes,
Right?
thank you. Oh, geez, Elise, thank you. All right, so that's a fail. So you're just off target this round.
All right.
Because it doesn't have a high enough AC, folks.
I know.
I mean, you're having to hit. I mean, you essentially, I think you need to be like in the 30s at this point.
I mean, they
Yeah,
bottle
might as well not
like
even
the
try.
developers of this game knew that they bottle capped like how high someone could hit. Like they knew they could have just bumped the AC up by like 1.
All right, I'm going to try anyway. Here goes. Nope. It's not going to work. That's a 28 to hit.
Against, even with flat.
Actually, I'm going against the body this time for what it's worth. I meant to say that, but I want to aim between the heads because I saw a head regrow.
5-footed EAC.
Well, it's flat-footed, but with the off target, that is a miss.
Right.
Back to its turn, and it has more options this round, and it's got a flanking buddy. It's a boss show.
I mean, to be fair, the heads are 30 feet up in the air. So if you were to draw a line straight through that, the Thresher Lord would need to be 30 feet underground. So
It's a great point. It's a great point, Tyler.
thank you,
Three-dimensional
Jabert.
space. I like it.
I'm trying to find all the loopholes I can.
That's right.
Okay, well,
Patrick managed to evade both of the spells that I cast this one on technicalities.
Dude,
so-
no, your wonder spell is gonna be key.
Oh, it's gonna pay off one of these days.
the wounds on the body of the god host do heal up this round. Not completely, though. You guys have knocked a chunk off of its core. It has its full spell casting capability right now, but you guys are really spread out. Very, very professionally spread out around this thing currently.
While Patrick is
Well, I don't
tactically trying to figure out what he's going to do, one thing I am gleaning from this maybe is that if it has a head down, it has a drastically reduced pool of options.
I'm
So-
hearing the same thing.
Yeah, so I think we need to pick a head, probably number 4, and knock it out. It's going to come back, but if we can, and I don't know if we can keep shooting at the head, even though it is technically knocked out, but if we can keep the head down, and then if the head's down, then you can aim for then we can go for the body maybe that will get us some more success. But
I don't like this.
That assumes that we can hit the head.
I don't like how far everyone is away, and I can't hit any two people with a single whatchamacallit 30-foot cone. You guys are totes prof. So let's just do buku damage against someone.
I don't want
Just a ton of damage, insane amount of damage, and we are going to roll this randomly because you guys are all kind of knocking this thing a little bit. 9. Trest sees you as perhaps the most profane of the defilers of its temple here. I think you know what's coming, but I need you to make me a will save as this thing enters your mind and tries to destroy you from the inside.
I do not know what's happening, but I will make a will save.
might be like a very
23.
high level.
That is just a save. It is indeed a level 5 mind thrust.
Yikes.
That is a lot of D10s.
It's 15.
Glad you saved, my friend. I mean, even with the save, this is probably going to be very high.
33 points of damage. It is so low on 15d10, I feel like. I've rolled no 10s in 15 of them, so you got that going for you.
Well,
and that is it. I mean, that's its entire turn, so
Good.
Just guessing. Really thought I could do more there, but Echo 7, we are back to you.
by the way, I'm going to shunt that into my mind of 3 and be unaffected.
Ooh, you can do that with damage?
Yeah. Just any mind affecting spell.
It is indeed mind affecting.
All right. I refuse to take your damage, God host.
What you got, Echo?
I think I have to take a will save. Is that right?
Oh, yes, please.
Is it 26?
You are unaffected this round.
Yes. We're going to take. Actually, no, we're going to do 2 things. One, we are going to activate the ability that we got. So I get +4 to attacks and damage rolls for 1d3 rounds. So let's.
Oh, so you're activating your boon.
Yeah, I'm activating the boon for 3 rounds, baby.
Whoa, big
Whoa. We got a Echo 7 gearing up.
Oh, the only problem
Overclocking.
is I don't have all the ammo that I need.
You've hit 0 times so far. No, you've hit
I've hit twice.
Oh no.
So here's we're gonna do 3 attacks
Against?
against the body.
All right.
A lot of heavy.
First attack, 33 to hit,
That's a hit.
53 points of damage.
Okay. Oh boy, I'm full calculator mode this round. Go ahead and keep attacking.
34 to hit,
Hit.
39 points of damage.
Okay. Third attack.
Natural
Ooh.
20.
You didn't think that Echo 7 was going to save everyone's butts, but here we are.
Zinnia made a good choice giving you that boon.
That is, well, Drew, you should say how much damage just the crit is.
I also haven't been adding the +4 damage to these first 2 rolls.
Oh yeah. Let me add in 8 here. So first off, card.
Gang, table talk. Should I take the card or should I take the damage?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Because most of the
You
cards
get
have
the damage too.
because most of the cards have the damage too. Yeah, we're gonna take the
It
card.
could be, like, what if you got the card that says like Vorpal? If this creature has 5 heads, you just decapitate them.
Okay. This might be this might save some bacon here. This one's called Shoulder Wound, and I think we should send this one to one of our Dragon Masters on Patreon and thank our good friend John 30041, who hopefully listened to this and enjoying this crit as much as the 5 of you are. Shoulder Wound crit effect. The target's kinetic attacks deal half damage for 1d3 rounds.
Wow.
1d3 rounds.
Deal.
Drew, you just rolled a 3 on a 1d3. Why don't you roll me another one?
Oh lordy,
Oh,
lordy, lordy.
come on, Drew.
Half damage.
That is a big deal because this thing's doing like 45 damage on every time Patrick's rolling.
It has 5 heads and 5 attacks.
2 rounds.
2 rounds.
Right, 2 rounds up. How much damage are we talking with this crit?
59. Oh, nope. 63.
No.
What?
Oh,
What are you
no,
doing?
nice.
Well,
roll.
that-
44
that's- but
plus
then-
59?
But then
talking about?
is
Do
it-
math, Drew.
Okay.
Do math.
Is the 4 for each hit or just the one?
Just
What?
once.
Okay. So we're gonna do 59 plus 59. That's 118 plus 4. So that's 122. Did I do that right?
What?
Oh,
Did you do that right?
I don't know
Yeah,
that you
no.
did that
That's
right.
not how math works, Drew.
Did I do that? I don't know.
53 plus 39 plus 44 plus
Oh,
59.
I didn't
plus
do all the other
4,
damage.
1, 2, 3. 207 damage.
No. You're wrong too, and an idiot. You guys can't do math. He's rolled a 44 plus the
Yeah.
critical effect of 59, and then
Oh, yeah, whoops.
and then adding 4 to that.
Yeah, and the other 2 shots get plus 4 to them as well, right?
I've already added that in.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, and Patrick,
It's-
I also want to remind you that I have penetrating shot, so I get minus or an additional 5 if there's any DR.
There is.
It ignores 5 DR.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That is a baller turn, Drew. My damage was all of his shots put together.
Drew did like 150 something points of damage here. I've got a new target, and it is Echo 7.
I am just gonna go ahead and retire. My work
Sprouts.
here is done. Goodbye,
Sprouts,
everyone.
Marlo, we're on to you. Oh yeah, no, you're not getting around 15, 16, 20.
You have 2 more rounds of Hylax's blessing, right?
Oh god, don't remind me.
Yeah, except
he's gonna do this. He's gonna do this 2 more
Well,
times.
I gotta say,
Oh, you have to reload.
I gotta reload, but
Miles.
Well, so I'll do it one more time.
Thank goodness.
So Drew shot the body, correct?
He did, and it is looking jacked up after that.
Well, I'm gonna follow that up then, I guess.
Way too much damage.
Ugh. It's a CR13, but only a 20 to hit.
Oh my god.
I've rolled like garbage this.
Marlo, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I had 2 consecutive weeks of rolling rocks, so I mean,
This is
I'm due.
It's
This is what happens when Miles plays on wrestling night. It
No,
does
it's
not
what happens when you don't get the boon of Hylax. Everyone else is going great.
No, Tyler's right.
Devasho, we're on to you. You have a Thresher Lord on your backside, the God Host in front of you. What is?
I think I just kind of have to ignore this party crasher.
Oh boy.
To be honest, I can't believe it exists, but Devasho looks back and is like, really? But that's okay. We're going to ignore the Thresher Lord entirely. And I think we're going to actually use the we're going to use the Blade of the Sixth Molt to attack 3 times.
Attacking the
God
body?
Host body. The God Host body.
All right.
Because this will go through its DR, because I'm assuming it's Swarm.
Make me a will
Through
save
its DR.
first.
Very much. I will happily make you a will save. And I'll happily pass it, hopefully.
You're off target. That is a fail. So let that factor in to your decision making here as you are taking a -2 to your hits.
Okay. So that would mean that if I was doing my Solarian's Onslaught, I would be taking a -7.
I mean, 20s though.
Yeah, I think we're just going to do it to hope for 20s. I mean, it's possibly still more damage than if I just explode because I'm 3 attacks. So let's just try it. What's the worst that can happen?
All right, go for it. Attack in. I've got the crit hit deck ready for you, Tyler.
All right. You just hold on to it.
All right, natural 2.
Yep.
That's a fail, but 2 more attacks. There's 2 more chances.
I'm glad we did this. Otherwise, that would have just left a bad taste in my mouth.
Can you
for a
imagine
whole
if you'd
turn.
rolled just 1?
There it is.
Is that a cosmic crit?
baby.
That That's
That's very close to a cosmic crit.
Yeah, very
No,
close.
it is a full cosmic crit. The rules are you just have to roll max damage on one of the dice, and you have
well, then
rolled
I've done
that
it.
on these two. We got to shout out another, I think one of our long-standing good buddies that has supported us on Patreon for years, Wookie Gunner. That one's going to you, and it's a lot of damage.
That is 60. And that goes through everything. So you're not resisting nothing.
goodness. That is so close to not being a crit and not affecting its
Because
gaze.
with the -7, folks, that's a 33.
Ooh, just
Oh boy, 20s do happen, huh?
So on its previous turn it attacked defensively. That would have been a miss, but when it casts the spell, that is 60 full points, you say.
Yes. Are we going to do a card? Should we pull the card? Yeah. Keep the card rolling. I mean, who knows? Maybe now we can make its spells only do half damage. I don't know.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I'm pulling the card for you, Tyler.
Pull me the card. We're going to do acid damage with this, so it will be...
Explain how this weapon is slicing through this god host like butter.
Yes. So I imagine the combination between Hylax's blessing coursing through and the fact that this thing is designed to cut through swarm creatures, that its chitin just kind of pops against the blade like saran wrap hitting a super sharp knife.
Okay, well, I'm going to let this one go on to your third attack. If you do hit, the crit effect is massive harm, and you get to reroll any damage dice with a 1 or 2 in it. So, doesn't affect this one because you rolled a 5 and a 6. But there is also an extreme melee called Parrying Strike. You get a +2 bonus to your EAC and KAC for 1 round.
Oh, hey, that might save me from... Well, I'm actually flanked, so it kind of just evens out.
What would you like to do? Third attack here?
Third attack. Oh, come on, magic. Unbelievable!
Wow.
That's
Wow.
2 20s in a row. I've never done that.
Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in miracles, Critter
Man, this
Manners?
is turned around.
I've never done that.
Tyler, I do believe
Patrick
this.
is devastated.
This is
Season 4
soundboard
came
worthy.
early that year.
Tyler, this is absolutely soundboard worthy. You need to bring our friend back.
I will happily do that. Oh my gosh. The final one of the show.
How much damage?
Oh, don't forget to re-roll those 2s and 1s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've rolled a 2 and a 1. And
Why did I agree to that?
these are D6s. So they'll I've changed a 2 to a 6 and a 1 to a 5. All right, hold on. I gotta find my audio file.
+8.
Patrick, cry.
Yeah, Patrick, cry.
Oh no.
Tyler, this magical, mystical, anti-swarm weapon carves through the chest of the god host, and you see a huge wound open up that seems impossibly large. It's wide enough you're standing inside of its chest, bifurcating 2 of these heads, and it sprays blood like a geyser in your face. You can feel warm, acidic blood just spraying all over you.
Howard has acid resistance 10 right now.
It falls to the ground, and the head's with it.
Hey!
What?
Tyler, play that file, son.
Yeah.
He didn't go look it up, did he? He didn't look.
I'm looking it up right now. I haven't had it up in so long. I don't know where it is.
Boom shakalaka! That's what you call a cosmic crit! Kaboom!
That's the best turn I've ever had.
That was incredible.
The funny thing is, you
masterstroke.
had to roll 20s there.
I had to. Yeah.
Oh, and here I was sitting there thinking, man, I've had such a great turn. There's no way that anybody's going to top me.
Who remembers? That crit? Nobody. Oh boy.
Hold on. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I got it here.
Toot, toot, kaboom!
I'm sorry. We also need to shout out another.
Oh yeah.
Let's do another Dragon Master. Our good friend Jonathan M. I'll shout out all the Dragon Masters, including Alexandra, Kiaran, and Jim. Thank you guys for supporting us. We're still not out of the woods. Trest, we are on to you. I should probably mention when this happens, a couple more Swarm Thresher Lords show up in the back of the room.
Oh yeah, those guys are still around.
What would you like to do?
I'm so sorry. You cut out when you said when this happens.
Oh, two more Swarm Thresher Lords appear in the back of the room.
Oh, well, in which case I will, at the start of my turn, I will save.
Wait, do we have to will save anymore?
Oh boy, it just affects everybody. All right, I'm moving forward, everybody.
Never
It's
mind.
the wonder,
which will save.
wonder warp.
Yeah, I'm moving forward 15 feet because I'm in difficult terrain, and let's roll some D100s. See what happens. 66, everybody.
Let's get funky.
Let's get real funky. Each creature switches positions with another randomly determined creature. No save.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Someone's gonna be 60 feet in the air.
No!
Someone's about to get dropped from the top of the rope.
Maybe he can be the Thresher Lord, gets dropped from it can probably fly.
Let us hope.
I'm gonna roll it right now. There's AEW here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8.
AEW?
6, 7, 8. It's a Thresher Lord. Son of a beast!
Yes.
All right, that's gonna go up here. We're gonna put Zinnia on the ground behind Devaccio. All right, come on now.
It just falls 60 feet.
So one of them switches places with Ekka.
Yep, one's
But
moving over there.
So no.
All right, that one's already moved. This is the weirdest spell ever. Okay, and here's the other Swarm Thresher Lord. Who's he gonna move with? Sprouts. Okay, well,
So that one's just like up on the other one's shoulders.
I was up on.
yeah, but you switch places with a Thresher Lord in the back, so now you're like 15 feet away from.
No, but he's saying
what's his name?
that one of the Thresher Lords should be on top of the other Thresher Lords.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, well, I was thinking I guess you switch places with it. Yeah, they're in a jumble. And Devaccio and Tress, you guys are the last two. You switch places. That's a weird spell. And now, originally the Swarm Thresher Lords were all on the north side of this cavern. And now they're all on the south side.
It's a big old switcheroo. So that one takes some falling damage as he falls from 40 feet in the air.
I'm gonna give him a reflex save because I got fly speed.
That's true. Okay.
He's made it. He is able to. Yeah, he falls, but
he catches himself.
Goes down. Okay, weird spell, Trist, and now you're in the back, and there's no one around you. What would you want to do?
Spinning a resolve point, and I'm gonna need my GM here to help me out with a thing. Make something a smidge bigger, as there is a rumbling tumbling that comes from beneath the ground. And sorry, is this fellow over here who just came down? Is he just flying now, or is he? Yeah,
I think he fell about 30 feet. So
okay, but
he's about 30 feet in the air.
Out of the wall comes burrowing a large creature. It is a Cernok.
No, you told me you were going to do it. I didn't believe you.
And this Cernok just sort of like bursts through the resin on the side of the wall and just
It's right next to these two.
right next to this Thresher Lord, and is gonna just frankly gonna make 2 bites on this thing.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, let's do it. Hide this roll now. 26 on a bite. 19 points of damage.
Okay, I forget if they have DR or not. They do not. 19. All right, on the board.
All right, and 23 to hit.
Ooh, that one is against KC is going to be a miss.
Okay. All right. Well, that was low damage anyway. But there's a Cernok on the board. He's not the only one who can summon fantastical critters.
Zinnia. Oh no, I guess I get to go with all these crazy whatchamacallit. All these stupid swarm Thresher Lords. Okay, well this one can charge up here. This one's gonna stick down and attack this Cernok. Do some triple attack against this Cernok. What's its KAC?
It is
So we say 20.
24, I believe.
2019, you mean? Somewhere in that?
24.
All right, they're taking a -5 with the full attack, so that 4 is a miss, but we got 2 hits. 20 plus 20 plus 16. 46 points of damage in total on the Cernok. This one's going to charge an Echo 7.
Do we get an attack of opportunity?
Do you have... I guess it doesn't need to move all the way up to you, but yeah, go right ahead if you want. I've rolled a 19, so I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, I always have melee because of the power armor.
Yeah, if you have a 10-foot reach, it will move right up on you.
We're gonna hit with the hammer fist.
Ooh.
27.
That is a hit. 20 points damage.
20 points plus. I need to make sure there's not any extra damage on that. 24 points of damage.
Oakley dokley, and you are taking 26 points of slashing damage from this, and this guy had a double move to get to you, Trest. So that is turn 3. I've lost count. Very early on in this combat, as we go to Zinnia.
All right, Zinnia is going to fly back up in the air about 30 feet and take a shot at the Thresher Lord that is targeting Trust right now.
Okay.
Oh, can I identify these? I mean, I know
I think you've
fought
got
them before.
a Thresher Lord easily enough to get that +2 bonus here.
Right.
These do look decked out in royal regalia of this farm. Oh, there's the attack rolls you needed.
All right, so that's a 29 to hit, and I'm going to...
Tricked and hit.
Let me bleed this guy. So that does a total of 52 damage.
Oakley dokley, and we are on to not Echo 7's turn. You see the massive wounds Devasho landed on the God Host, righting themselves, healing themselves up. It's back in the turn order, as it is not dead. It is very close to dead. It is not dead. It is very dangerous, and you guys are all within 30 feet, so it still has a very doo-doo negative on it. It's going to make 5 attacks. It's going to attack each one of you guys again, as it still from the ground position reaches out these heads and starts snapping from death's door. I think that's enough coming back from the dead to get a little more monologue-y. It'll say,
"The apotheosis of this form is at hand. You cannot defeat me. The swarm will rule this universe and all planes of existence."
I would just love a natural 20 at some point. Nope, not in the cards for tonight. Zinnia, that's full-on miss on you. I rolled a 8th natural 2 of the evening. And who's next? What's your KC, Drew, for Echo 7?
32.
Oh, boy. with its multi-attack. And 8 is a hit. We got another hit on Sprouts. Devasho, it's a miss. And I think a hit on Trest. So, with that in mind, here comes Echo 7. 23 points of damage. Sprouts Marlowe 20 and Trest 21. We still have apparently a good deal of combat left, and it's Echo 7's turn.
Echo 7, knowing that he's got this Thresher Lord right next to him, is going to turn and face the body of the God Host. He is going to spend the last 2 shots in his reaction cannon to attack the body of the God Host.
You weren't out of reaction cannon shots?
No, it was not.
Oh my. Full double attack against CAC. Please, no 20s, please. I should say that.
It's a 31 to hit.
As a miss.
Unbelievable. But, you know what? I love misses because that just means I've got more shots.
All right, next attack.
32 to hit.
Ooh, that is a hit.
Yes, 49 points of damage.
There it is. It's so much damage, and it bypasses 5 TR. It is still up after that. Sprouts Marlowe, you've got another chance here to be the hero.
Oh boy.
That Echo 7 gives Sprouts a little a pep talk.
Oh joy. So we also have this Thresher Lord right on our tail. Don't love that.
Surprised it didn't take an attack of opportunity. Maybe it's out.
So well, I mean, when I target, I don't provoke. So
oh, that's true. I forget you have that ability.
So yeah, I'm gonna still go for the giant monster because big monster.
Yeah.
Shooty the body.
Excuse me.
Ooh, your excuse. Or do you want to go for a head?
I'm gonna shooty the body.
Shooty the body. Shooty the body.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, critical hit. Failed the trick, unfortunately.
But you did proc Devasho's battle leader, which means I'm going to give everybody plus 7 damage.
That is enough, though, even with your dirt hit, the opposite of a cosmic crit, low damage roll of 31. That's enough to drop the body again to the ground. You see, though, this time the eyelids of these heads are still flickering as it is down in the dirt. Another shout out to the we're going to go through all the Dragon Masters and everyone beyond. To Jim, thank you so much for your years of support on the Patreon. Oh, boy, we just need 2 more crits to get all 6 of them. Devasho, we're on to you. Thing behind. Oh yes. You need to. I keep forgetting about them. Sprouts would have still hit with.
Well, do we have to do the will save when it's down?
Should we just keep shooting at this body if it's going to keep waking up?
That's what the
Actually, I don't think you have to make a will save if it's down, but you're not
cool.
off target.
I'm glad we burnt the 3 on a fake save.
I bet you could coup de grace as well.
Yeah. Well, or just Patrick, can I do that, or do I just keep attacking?
I mean, you seem to do enough damage to it last time to kill it, and it did not kill it. And it does not, as you're looking at it, seem like its regeneration has stopped.
Right, but can I do a coup de grace, or do I just have to keep attacking? Like, is it too big to coup de grace? That's what I'm trying to figure out, I guess.
It's currently dead, and a coup de grace will not stop its regeneration. It's quasi-godlike.
All right, then we're just going to keep attacking it, and
Just chop some heads.
That'll be Devasho's job every turn. Just keep hitting a body 3 times, I guess.
Well,
I don't know. Is it easier to hit? Do I get a bonus because it's just?
I'm
helpless?
sorry. Do you want to lock in your full attack with your weapon?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, you're slicing and dicing with your blade. It is cutting into this colossal beast, but I mean, right now you're hacking at a dead body and it doesn't seem to do anything. Trest, we are on to you.
Okay. first things first. Will save.
Oh, goodness gracious.
The will save is good.
What's a D100?
72. A random medium creature as if summoned my third summoned creature. All right, let's see. Summon creature, Starfinder. Good. I just had that up.
While he's looking that up,
can
I
we
will
make it
finish
like-
the spell. Since you've passed the will save, it acts as if Trest has summoned it. Otherwise, it would
Yeah.
be hostile to everyone.
Could we just say it's Cattywampus or something? one of the like random.
Oh,
myriad
there are
NPCs.
20 on the list. Oh, it's so perfect. I'm gonna roll a d20. All right, here we go. 13. Oh man, we almost summoned just like a Han, which is just like a sentient, like a person. It's just like, oh no, what am I doing?
Shut up and shoot that Thresher Lord.
Well, we have summoned what I believe to be the water elemental from season 2.
Technically, I don't know if you're able to summon all. Well, I guess the Wonder Warp would be able to summon all of them. It has summoner requirements, but water elemental coming in level 3.
Yeah.
You can summon that where you
I don't know, but probably over by this guy over here.
Sure. But I will say for your turn, you see that the Goddess is very much not dead or not completely removed from this coil. Does Tress have any ideas?
I mean, chopping off the head seems like sort of the move you would do, that I would do. If I were killing a thing with 6 heads, I would cut off 6 heads.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to move away from the Thresher Lord as one action. And
Jabbar, can we talk table talk for a second?
Sure. We have telepathic mind links up, so we can yammer
first-
on. Oh
first
no, I've made a huge mistake.
I mean, it's just a Thresher Lord crit hit on you. I just wanted to acknowledge the 20 and
Maybe call out that next dragon captain.
Yeah, Alexander, thanks so much. I don't think this is going to save the campaign for your GM, but that will be 4d10 plus 32, so a little bit of damage. I don't think you're down. 50 points of damage.
50. Oh boy,
It's a lot.
Yeah,
but-
I'm not down, but it's oh boy.
all right, now table talk it away. Go.
Okay,
ahead.
so he made a point to say that there were crowns on the heads of all these
Yeah,
things.
I'm looking at the pictures, and it looks like they're halos. Which
But-
Yeah, but
the crown
remember
of
last time we
Hylax-
ran into crowns, we had to remove one. No, we had to put it on somebody's head, right?
It's an energy halo, but yeah, it does have like spiky bits, kind of like a profane version of the Crown of
And there are
Highlights.
five of them.
I'm just wondering if we need to remove a crown, if that would rob it, because the crown of Hylax, and they kept talking about how there was someone who stole power from them. Well, the crown of Hylax, would that have been a sixth head on this thing?
Why?
That sounds like a great thing that I'm going to take off of a chopped off head. So
Why don't
I'm
you
going to chop off a head, and then I'm going to take a crown off it.
Make me a mysticism check.
I will do that.
because I think this is something you can get some inspiration for.
Yeah, 32.
You think that you can chop off these heads. You have seen them pop back into existence, like heal up again. That is
I have a
enough, though.
better. Wait, sorry. Go ahead.
I will say a 32. You've rolled enough to know to stop its regeneration. Perhaps this is divine Hylax intervention, but you need to do some fire damage in chopping this head off.
It's a good thing that mystics have so many fire spells.
Well, you know that if anyone can do some fire damage in addition to getting the head off, that will cut it off completely. That will stop it. So go right ahead and attack with that in mind, but I would recommend someone that could do some fire damage helping out.
Yeah. With that in mind,
It is a helpless. I should mention the head on the ground in front of you.
Yeah.
So a little easier to hit. It's still maybe not a gimme. I don't know. What's your bonus to hit?
I mean, pretty good. 20. So
I think you need to roll.
I mean, if it's helpless,
1, 2, or
then you
3.
can make a coup de grace, right? So
Yeah, you've moved though. So
right, yeah.
make that attack.
I mean, wait, why would I make an attack if it doesn't do anything unless you
It'll
Deal.
bounce off its armor if you miss.
no, but
Oh, you have to do damage to the head as well.
you have to chop off a head and then deal fire damage.
I'm sorry if I didn't make
Boy,
this
this
clear.
is-
That the heads are different and they have their own HP pool, but
Boy, this is the weirdest.
it's an insane boss.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, here's some more swarm thresher lords as well for this fight. Go ahead and make that attack.
All right, 28.
Yes,
To hit?
a hit. I'm just gonna say this is head number 1. I'm just gonna pop it over here.
All right.
And that damage is going through. Technically, I get a bunch of attacks with some swarm thresher lords here. Still, Zinnia, this one's gonna move on to you. Make an attack. Oh, there's all my good rolls. And 27 points of slashing damage. We'll do the full 3 against Echo 7. I rolled pretty high. And I didn't. 8 is a hit against you. So one hit, 2 misses. Yeah, just. You're 32 KSC.
Yes.
29 points of damage and kill the Cernok. Please kill the Cernok.
No, we didn't even give it a name.
Yeah, it's getting some damage done.
No, it's Sir Knock, the Cernok. He's a knight of Trest's order.
Yes.
Cernok of Trestum. That is 63 points of damage to the Cernok over 2 attacks.
Okay.
Is it still up?
Yep.
Yeah, they got like 120 or something.
145.
So much. That is their turn. I think this is turn 5. Zinnia.
All right, so I have to do fire damage to the head that Tress chopped off. Is that what Tress is telling me, Psycho?
I think so. I don't know how we would get
Psychopathically.
five instances of fire damage at the same time. So
One
I don't know how this is
explosion.
gonna work. I guess yeah.
Yeah, one
Devasho,
explosion
can you
would be
just
good.
keep exploding?
Like,
I
just
mean,
I'll
remember
keep
that if
exploding.
you're too close to one of these things, they're gonna attack of opportunity. So
Well, they're
dead
currently yeah. They seem to be in a liminal sleep state. But the
I'm not talking
body
about
is
the
hacked
heads.
to
I'm
pieces.
talking about the
the Threshers.
Thresher Lords.
I forgot about the Cernok's attack on my turn.
Oh yeah,
Can I make a
those
couple
attack.
of quick attacks? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I want this is like a whole different sub fight between Thresher Lord and Cernok. Place your bets. Oh, there's a crit.
Yeah, 23 points of damage versus Jan Thresher Lord.
Not bloodied yet, but taking a couple hits.
And a critical hit.
There's the 6 crit for our good friends here.
Wow.
Kieran, thank you so much for supporting us on Patreon. 43 points of damage. All right, it's bloodied now. You
All
got
right,
it.
yeah.
After that crit.
43 points of damage.
Oh.
Yeah. Go get him, Cernok.
I hope we're keeping it even. Stevens down there. Zinnia, give me that turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move just a little ways away from the Thresher Lord. I have mobility, by the way, so I get +4 to my AC if it takes an attack of opportunity.
Already. Oh no, it went its turn. I'll make the attack. Let's see. 13.
So that's against 38 KAC.
38 KAC. Nope, that's just a miss.
All right. So I will take a shot with my parallax laser pistol. Sorry, I have multiple laser things.
Helpless head on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh god!
That's a natural 20.
Oh, what are you guys doing to me?
We gotta get more dragon captains.
This moment right here means that each of us has had a natural 20 in this fight.
Which is, I mean, that's a first, right?
This is the most crazy fight of each of us.
This just represents each of us coming up and like dropping an elbow.
Yeah.
Not only that is enough damage. This head explodes, and
For real.
You see the wound cauterized and glowing bright, hot orange where the head used to be. And you hear psychically it screaming in your mind,
This is impossible! Also, the odds seem very stacked in your favor. I have the power of the gods in my head. There's no way to kill me.
but kill it you do, as before your eyes you see this god host turn into a god corpse as its heads are wriggling in pain. The wound you see begins to boil and give off a burst of light. It screams psychically and physically as this wound runs down this middle neck, sending a wave of bruises and festering wounds over its entire chitinous body.
Hurry up, Devasho. Eat that goo. It'll give you its sense of humor.
The eyes rot out from the other heads, pupils outwards to the inside, and you see the flesh and muscle melting off until you see a skeletal structure beneath the other four heads. And a huge wave of psychic energy washes across the entire chamber and starts forming cracks and fissures in the ground and the walls. And it also has the added effect that the Swarm Thresher lords here, their heads explode like ripened tomatoes. Pop, pop, pop. There's some more in the walls that some bugs in the walls. This happens as well. As their god dies, they die too. And there's after that, I mean, we're out of combat and there's just a quiet in the room that overtakes you guys. Maybe you can hear a Cernok very confusedly tearing through and a water elemental here sloshing around. And yeah, all you hear is the hum of your batteries, the creaking of your armor joints. You guys have won.
A cheer rises up from Trist's mighty maw.
Devasho comes over and is like, you know how long it's going to take to clean this armor? I mean, he's just like covered in like resin and goop and crap. But
I gotta say, Zinnia never much of one for religion, but gosh darn it, it seemed that Hylax was with us during this fight.
Yes, she really came through for us on this one, huh? How about that? Who'd have thunk it?
Echo 7.
Also, Zinnia, if you have any stamina damage, you get that back. 20 points.
Seems like it should be more for killing like a god host or something, but
unfortunately, my abilities don't take into account the CR.
What can you do?
Yeah, you went past its damage threshold there, Zinnia. By 5 points, I increased the HP for each of these heads, and you still somehow managed to hit it with a crit. I was like, oh man, It's going to get one more turn off, isn't it? Yeah, and I think, wiping the goop off of you guys, moving forward, suddenly you hear, like far off in the distance at first, sounds of life. At first it seems kind of psychic. It doesn't seem like anything in this room, but you hear a babbling brook, like water trickling over stones, a rustle of leaves as wind whistles through a meadow, and all around you a low buzz of bug noises as a sense of calm overtakes you, and you are blinded by a light, and in a sweet and sickly voice you hear something calling out through the sounds around you, a voice that says, to be finished next week
Jump, jump, jump.
on Cosmic Crit. I don't know what to say. That's the stupidest, weirdest fight. I think in all of Starfinder.
What
I just don't know how to
Weird.
react. What happened there?
This is a fight for the books right here.
Tyler with a -7 to your attacks, rolling 2 20s.
20s
In a row. I've never done.
20s happen, man. 20s happen.
Yeah,
You're
to be
a
honest,
monster, and I hate you.
I just don't even know what to say. And I even forgot to use my battle leader when it happened on the first one because I was so excited with the first one. Then after the second one, I just am useless.
Yeah,
I've never. I
forgot a whole bunch of abilities this combat, but I'm glad we remembered the Wonder Warp because at the very least, it was very fun after you took them down the first time. Everyone switching places like the Mad Hatter.
Fun.
We need to get to level 10 or 11.
I really regret that.
spell.
I really regret that the God host didn't also cast Wonder Warp. I feel like if we'd had a few Wonder Warps going on, we'd have had a really good time.
I told you, I almost did it, but you said you want to do it. I was like, I don't want to steal his thunder.
Could you imagine if you guys have like the same number had come up, like everybody teleports and then everybody teleports?
Do it again.
It'd be so chaotic.
Oh man, no! If the God host had cast that spell, I would have cast it. I would have kept casting it just so we had like many editions of it happening at once.
It would have been a 2-hour episode turned into a 4-hour
Yeah.
episode as we just deal.
If you had
stuff.
failed the will save and got the double damage one, and then the God hosted its multi attack, I would have left the room.
That would have been very bad.
Talk about a crazy crit, the half damage for its kinetic attack.
Oh, man.
1d3 rounds that can shut down an opponent completely.
You robbed it of like I think nearly 70 points of damage because of that, or probably maybe even more. But
boy,
great.
We'll talk more about this fight, and we'll do a season wrap up where I'll just talk about all the cool things it could have done, but definitely didn't because you guys were spread out and also rolling rocks on your saves. That round of Greater Synaptic Pulse, that was your karma for the fight where you all failed it and got 4 rounds. That's like, all right, well, I did it once per season. Guys, thanks for playing 3 seasons of Cosmic Crit with me.
Well, thank you,
Patrick.
Listeners, this is One for Books. Thanks for listening and thanks for supporting Cosmic Crit. We will catch you next time when we're gonna wrap up season 3.
Wow!
See you next week.
See you next week.
Unbelievable. That's a bug pun.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.